Hello out there, and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Withering Flowers, which is a new game. It's on Steam, and we're going to play. So, right from the word go here, I'll just point out that this font is very, very hard to read. And if you go into, like, the options here, you can see it's like... I understand why you're using this font. It's very lovely, and it's probably very thematic. But the problem is that it's difficult to read. And why does that say exit game? I'm not trying to exit the game. Okay. Anyways, let's jump in and play some Withering Flowers. It's always like this. Wait, why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Stop doing that. When something happens, that is really distracting. That, it falls on my back. I hate it, but at the same time, my conscience is not clear. And if someone else found out what happened while I stayed home drinking tea, what would become of me? I just wish things would go back to the way they were soon. Man, this flashing thing is going to absolutely ruin this video and my playing time here. I like the art. She looks cool. We are walking without any formal hint, aren't we? I'm sorry about this screen nonsense. It's not a formal hint, but I clearly heard him talking about having to withdraw from the academy. A formal hint? This must be translated. Loic is a person who is extremely dedicated to his work as a teacher. He would never leave if it wasn't something important. Having a problem at home is an expected thing. He is married to my sister. My sister is practically the personification of a dragon. She can spit fire at you. Of course. Why is she winking? You both have some friction, I imagine. I don't think she will spit fire at you. Siblings love each other, or at least they should. I wish all families were perfect like you and your sister. We are not perfect. Maybe mature. We decided that we would stay out of each other's lives. Unless we needed each other, and we happen to need each other often. I love her too much. That's why it makes me very sad to know that you fell out so badly. She started it. Well, I was stressed too. I thought she was making a drama, and that she didn't want to talk about us. I only realized that things were serious when she spat blood all over her clothes. When you told me this, I panicked. If our parents decided to visit, we probably wouldn't see each other again so soon. I'm having trouble following the thread here, but that's okay. I thank you for letting me handle this alone. Also for coming with me. Love it when sentences... That probably makes perfect sense in another language. In this sense here, it's very, very weird to have those sitting next to each other, because it's... Yeah, thank you for letting me handle this alone and for coming with me. So, like, did you let me handle it alone, or did you come with me? Anyways. That's what friends do. And anyway, Laren is my sister. She took care of me for a long time, almost replacing our mother. Man, there's a lot of narrative exposition going on. I can even say that I was spoiled by her. Laren is an angel, the personification of Demetra. She's my girlfriend, but sometimes she acts like a mother. Don't feel strange for saying this. Laren summed it up 100%. And it's been a while since we've been here. We walked between vines and rocks. The grass was not high. It more or less hit the calves. Man, the flashing stuff up there is really, really annoying. It was cool. There was a breeze with a pleasant smell of nature, but it was not particularly reassuring. But Luca came with his academy robe, and that probably means he will have to buy a new one. I didn't remember that this forest was so big, and with few trails. Well, either Loic has built a secret house to store evil and scary projects, or we are on the wrong trail. Not that it is a problem. I know Luca can find himself. So the flashing and now the sort of wobbling is making me feel a little bit sick. Great at understanding compass and maps. But it's getting darker and darker. Yeah, we're lost. I lower my body, holding my knees and sighing wearily. And I trusted him. I stand beside Luca, my lips twisted, and then elbow him in the arm. Who? Who does that? I don't know who's talking. Is this Laren or is this Shira? Whatever her name was. Hey, I got it right. Just keep going straight, huh? You dummy. I'm sure I saw it right on the map, Shira. The secretary gave me the address and looked it up. I would never put you in without being the least bit sure. That is so awkwardly worded. So there's a bunch of localization problems going on here, I think. I think this game is not originally intended in English, because that sentence doesn't work either. The secretary gave me the address, and I looked it up. Right? I would never put you in danger without being sure. Without being the least bit sure is just... Yeah, that's weird. Apparently, the minimum wasn't enough. How many hours has it been? 3? 4? It's going to be 4. Luca, stay back and keep your voice down. I hear something. Something big. All right. Luca immediately stopped at my back. I could feel his hands gripping my overcoat like a child. I trained for this moment, but I don't know if I'm ready to face a monster. In the end, even my legs are shaking. Something makes its way through the bushes. It is tall and carrying something heavy. I'll get my wand and... Hey! I'm talking to you, pair of statues. From here on, it's private property. You'd be wise to leave before I find the boss. Actually, he's the one we need to talk to. Of course, if we were talking about Loic. What do you want with the Count? It's this guy, right? So I'm gonna do an Abs voice. This is my Abs voice. Count? I didn't know that the professor was a Count. Listen, I want you to help us talk to him. It's about the problem that made him leave the school, and... He told me to keep children out of his way. If I were you, I would listen to the advice. Go away. Oh, what an explosive reaction. This just indicates that our theories are right. Loc is indeed related, even a little bit, to the witch's diseases. Okay. Shira, shut up. So we get to make a choice here. We have a problem and are investigating the reason behind it. You know, Loic was the first one to act strange. If we are going to start from somewhere, that place should be his house. Talk to him. Maybe he knows something. We are having a problem and investigating the reasons behind it. You know, Loic was the first to act strange. We already said that. After all, it is something that could even affect his family, isn't it? What the F are you talking about? Do you think you can accuse my master of being involved in such a criminal act? I was in the mood to gather just a little firewood, but apparently I'll have to get rid of some weeds too. He doesn't actually laugh, but you don't have to take it to the staff. We just want to talk. I'm ready for this. She needs me to be. Before I close my eyes, I see the big woodcutter turn the axe on his back, pointing it at us. It is capable of cutting us in half for sure. Okay. What was that letter? I am furious. Can't she just come up to me and tell me to my face? I leave my backpack on the garden table and walk towards the small wooden staircase, stepping on each step as if my life depended on it. However, my anger drains down my chest when I see her on the balcony in a rocking chair with her head down, rocking back and forth. She's wearing about 5 tons of clothes, What's going on? It's spring. Laren. Ah, hi, Shira. Hi, Laren. Good morning. Good morning. I got your letter. I don't know why you sent it. Did I do something? No, you didn't do anything. Then why? Laren! I quit the academy to come live with you. My things are here. I was serious. It wasn't just a hobby. You're breaking up with me because I've been going out on the town a lot. Is that it? Do you want me to stay here with you longer? Are you lonely? If so, you'll be even more lonely. What? Lower your voice. My head is exploding. I'm not feeling well. I couldn't buy the herbs at the center, so I asked Luca to go. Then since he usually meets with you... Why buy herbs? You have a huge garden behind the house, and... They died. All of them? Most of them. I don't know why. The earth looks sad. It's spring. The flowers should at least answer me. Is your power weaker? You need me now. Why break up? It's nonsense, Laren. I don't want to be a burden to those I love. I am completely bewildered. I can't think straight. I think I need to take care of myself, to heal my wounds so I don't bleed on you and Luca. I want you to have bright and carefree lives. You need me now. Why break up? It's nonsense, Laren. So this is a flashback, I guess? Do you have a problem? Laren, you pushing everyone away because you are vulnerable is not going to leave anyone in peace and unconcerned. Quite the opposite. I'll go back to the academy, graduate, and then become some witch teacher, earn a living, and go on unhappy in my giant silent house. Laugh. You're going to be popular. You'll probably get some girl to live with you in your mansion. I don't want some girl. I have my girl, Laren. Shira, please. I'm older and I've experienced more than you. I won't force anyone into being in a failed relationship with a failed person. Oof. I'm already poor and simple, and even my magical abilities don't answer me these days. I can offer you nothing better than anyone else. Are you really serious? Yes, I am. You are breaking up with me because you are depressed. Is that it? Yes. Oh, you're a huge dummy. If you looked at yourself the way other people do, you'd see what an angel you are. I'm furious. Rawr! You think I'm not capable of protecting your feelings, then? I removed my right glove, pull the ring off my finger, and leave it on her lap. Walking away soon after. I'm not one to pull any punches. If you want it that way, so be it. In the end, she might be right. I am younger, I have less patience, and I want immediate solutions for my life. Ah, what the hell. You selfish little girl. Shira, I turn around immediately as I hear her coughing. What's really going on? Yes? Laren? The beige scarf. Does it have red roses on it? Laren! Okay. Very good, Laren. Do you want to tell me exactly what is going on with you? Dating or not, I want your well-being. I want your well-being. Give it to me. It's my well-being. Love that. Why does she wink at people like that? That is a weird... I'm dying, probably. First, my herbs suddenly died. Then the flowers didn't hold up, even with all the care I gave. I started to feel very tired. My blood pressure dropped. I think I also started to have a fever. And now this cough. How long has it been? A couple of weeks. What do you mean, a few weeks? She said a couple of weeks. I was here last week. You hid it from me. I'm sorry, I was too scared. Too afraid you'd be angry. Why is she winking? The winking is weird. You were having a fight with your sister those days. I didn't want to be a burden. My God, what nonsense. I'm very angry now. What if it's too late? Isn't there any medicine left? I can make some for you. I have some botanical knowledge. Stay here for a while. I'll be right back. Cough. I hear Laren coughing and run back into the room. Laren holds onto a cabinet, pressing her fingers against the wood. I run to her, holding her just as she loses the strength in her legs and falls on me. Laren, hang on! I'll bring your brother! Is this my fault? This is my fault, isn't it? I remember that after that... Oops, what happened there? Okay. What just happened? Why did it do that? What the hell is going on here? Okay, I think I right-clicked, and when I right-clicked, it exited me out of the game, and I haven't saved, so I guess that's where we're gonna leave it. Let's go look at the description and see what the game has to say for itself. Alright, Withering Flowers. In a world of magic, Shira embarks on a journey to find a cure for her sick girlfriend facing her enigmatic teacher and her fiery sister. With the aid of a fearful friend and a bold rival, she seeks answers and a chance to mend their bond after breaking up. Developed by Flowing Dreams. I read that as Flowing Dreams. It's not what it says. It has a demo, so that's cool. It obviously is... It's still needs some polishing. But that's alright. In a world of spellcasters and sorcerers, Shira, a magical prodigy, made a bold choice that engendered dislike in her family, and dropped out of school to live with her girlfriend Laren. Her life seemed like a paradise until the day her beloved suddenly asked for them to break up without an explanation. As if that weren't bad enough, she was immediately afflicted with a terrible illness that left her comatose. Without a second thought, Shira sets out on a journey deep into the heart of the forest in search of her mysterious teacher, Loic, and her estranged sister, the Tyrant of Flames. Along the way, she will be able to count on the help of her dear but cowardly friend Luca, as well as a powerful and daring rival named Jareth. Her goal is to find answers, a cure for Laren, and if possible, a way to mend their relationship in the process. So, I like the art, man. I like the art, but I don't know why Shira walks around with her eye like this. I mean, is that what the kids are doing these days? Just, you know, got that eye closed? I don't know. It's weird. I like that Shira and Laren get like a nice, really cool piece of art, and then we didn't do that for the other ones. I'm not sure why. Maybe there's a limit to how many things. I do quite like this sort of torn, you know, like we're looking into a thing. That's a cool little touch. 30k words of story of choices that affect how it unfolds later on, characters with unique personalities and motivations, a narrative that mixes romance and fantasy adventure, multiple endings. I mean, that's cool. Sounds and musics. Yeah. Like, there's probably a good game here. It's definitely a visual novel with limited amounts of actual gameplay. But I like the art. The art's cool. I like the writing where the writing makes sense. It's not terrible. I kind of enjoy it. It's got some nice stuff going on. But only where it works and makes sense. Having right-click kick us all the way out of the game seems like a bad choice and might be something you need to look at. Also, the flashing level ID or whatever was coming up is really, really, really off-putting. And if I wasn't doing it for the video, I probably would have stopped playing way earlier because that flashing thing... any kind of immersion that you're building with the music and the sound effects and the writing and the art and stuff is completely destroyed by having like flashing status text. And obviously that was like relationship levels out of 10, which is fine, but not something I wanted to see splashing up, right? So we've got Christmas Spirits, Two Sisters in Feud. So we've got a little bit of a sisters kind of thing going on. So the Withering Flowers demo came out in August last year, and then they've released the game just now. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's probably not bad for a visual novel. It might be a little bit expensive, but also there is a demo. If it was $4.99, I'd probably be happier with it. and it would probably get a little bit more traction. But as it is, with the glitches and the problems that it has, I definitely couldn't recommend it at this point. But probably what will happen is the developer will see this video and then they will go and make the fixes and then ask me to re-review it, which I might, because this isn't a game where the gameplay is actually just bad and terrible. They just have a little glitch, you know, and they can fix that, and then it's probably a pretty serviceable visual novel. So I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Check out this game by clicking on the link in the description. Check out my board game by also clicking on the link in the description, or going to Ikarangi Labs or searching Lifeship board game. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.